Hi, I'm Dr. Rebecca Cipriano, founder of A Better You Weight Management Centers. We don't believe in prepackaged foods. We don't count calories. We help you with food choices, and we work exercise into your schedule.
My name's Danielle, and I lost 29 pounds on A Better You.
I went from a size 20 to a size 8.
I've been on the program for approximately 2 months, and I've already lost over 27 pounds.
My name is Ira Krulik, and I've lost over 60 pounds.
My name is Juan Cruz, and I lost 80 pounds.
I was enrolled in the Better You program for 4 months, and I lost over 40 pounds.
Before Better You, I found that I was feeling old and run down and worn out, and I did not want to have to face turning 50 feeling that way. This was something I needed to do for myself and help me feel more graceful about that big number.
Honestly, even when I was 55 pounds heavier, to be honest with you, I would look in the mirror and I would see myself as being chubby. I don't know why, I guess I'd always look at someone else that was even heavier than me, and I think, you know what, I could stand to lose a little weight, but I never saw myself as heavy as I really was. How I see myself now, I can't begin to tell you. I mean, that has to come from within. I just feel awesome. I don't want to sound conceited, but I think I look awesome.
We customize a program for every patient.
I knew the personalized one-on-one program was the right program for me, and in 1 month I had lost 20 pounds.
This is not a one-size-fits-all program. We tailor diet, exercise, scheduling, and medication to each individual.
It was very one-on-one. I'd come in every week and we'd sit down and look at what I did, look at things I, maybe shouldn't have eaten. If I get bored with what I was eating, they'd give me ideas.
We offer FDA-approved weight loss medication, which is optional, but it can help jumpstart weight loss.
I lost 8 inches of my waist. My friends and family tell me that I look like a totally different person now.
I wear suits almost every day, dress slacks. 2 months into the program, when I had lost the first 25, close to 30 pounds, I had to take all of my clothes into the local tailor. Well, lo and behold, about another month and a half later, I was out buying new clothes again.
They're going to eat when they're hungry, or they're not going to eat, so you don't graze throughout the day, because that's what we find a lot of people are doing when they walk in the door, is one of the things. They'll just kind of eat throughout the day. They don't even have a schedule. So what we'll do is go by their day, and then we customize it to them. So not everybody's on the same kind of schedule, depending on their job and what they do, if they have a family. We have kids who are in college or high school. So we have to work around their schedule, and we'll do it. It has to work for them, because if it doesn't, they're not going to be able to do it. And that's part of losing weight, is when they're eating. So it's very important.
I achieve in my personal life something that I couldn't do on my own. It's unbelievable how much this program will help me, how to take care of myself and my own family with healthy food.
What we do with exercise is we have to make it a time for them, because if there's not a time, they're not going to do it. Some people miss a day, but they'll try and do it later, or that's where I come in to say that, if you don't do it every day, you're not going to lose weight. But we have that habit, and we have to give them a time for it. Some people have gym memberships, some people have a machine in the house, some people don't have anything, and we'll recommend what to do for everybody.
Before the program, I was size 46. And now I can fit on the size 38. My wife loves that I'm a totally different person now, and got rid of those old clothes. No more old clothes. Done. I'm not looking forward to go back to the big size I used to be.
I was a bit frustrated. I had been working out for a while and wasn't getting any results. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. I even had a trainer for a little bit, which they would kind of give you guidelines on what to eat, but it wasn't really catered to me. They didn't really analyze my diet like they did here. They really, Stephanie really sat down with me and looked at what I was eating and what I could take out, and keeping things that I enjoyed in, which was really helpful. It's not like other diets. With other diets, you're counting calories, cutting carbs, or things like that, and it really works with you. You're not keeping track of all those things. You're just really changing everything that you're eating and doing. I think most people's perspective of a diet is that you're getting in it for the quick fix. Well, I did lose weight very quickly, but my life is completely different. It's easier to control what I'm eating.
Better You worked for me because of the individualized personal attention that I got from the staff. They looked at you as someone that they were going to work with on a one-to-one basis. They weren't trying to retrofit me into a mass-produced program, so to speak, a group program. That might work for some. I had tried those programs in the past and they didn't work for me. The success of the program was the personalized care. To me, that was the recipe for success at Better You.
I have actually been overweight most of my entire life. And even as a young child, my mom took me to weight loss programs. So it was most of my life. And I'm a real yo-yo kind of dieter. I'm very good when I put my mind to something. I'm very determined. And I have found with most of the weight loss programs that I ever tried that I was able to lose the weight quite rapidly. But unfortunately, to me it was a diet. It was not a way of life. I would find that as soon as I got to that goal weight where I wanted to be, I could go back to the same old eating habits that I had prior. And what I found with a Better You that I had found with no other weight loss program, I don't even like to call it a diet because it's just a better, healthy way to eat. And I can eat this food for the rest of my life, which I've done. And that's what I think I'm even more proud of, even more so than the fact that I lost the 55 pounds. I have kept that weight off for the last 6 months. And I intend to keep that weight off for the rest of my life.
Before I started a Better You, I didn't have the energy that I feel now. I was looking to change the way I looked in clothes. I wasn't happy with what I was seeing anymore. Since then, I have a lot more energy to run around with my 2 children, and I have a lot more fun shopping than I used to. My husband's reaction to my smaller figure is a lot of fun.
Before I started the program, I found myself to be very out of control with my eating habits. Now, unfortunately for the program, I find myself being more in control and saying no to pasta, saying no to certain things, and just making better choices altogether. I have an 8-year-old daughter, and it just truly helps me to be a little bit more involved with her. I don't feel inhibited at this point. I feel more outgoing. I fit into all my old clothes, and I actually have heads turn, which is pretty nice for a woman as she gets older. That's the truth.
Every morning when I work out, Monday through Friday, I work out at the gym at work. So I work out alongside a lot of my colleagues and some of my managers as well. One of my managers, who has been following my progress since I started on the program, said to me one morning, "Ira, how much weight have you lost so far?" And at the time I was just over 50 pounds, about 52 pounds that I had lost. He brings me over to the dumbbell bench and handed me 2 25-pound dumbbells and said, "Ira, there's 50 pounds. Just think about it. That's what you just lost. Imagine walking around with that now all day long and think of how heavy you would feel on your legs and on your body." It's got to be close to 20 years since I wore a 36-inch waist pair of jeans. I had been wearing the loose fit jeans for as far back as I can remember, and it was a good feeling to go into the local store to buy a pair of 36 regular fit pair of jeans.
I had lost weight on several other programs, but it took a while, and I just never learned how to eat healthy. What I think is really fun is I'm able to shop in the same stores as my 19-year-old daughter.
I feel like myself again.
They gave me the knowledge to make the right choices and really live a healthy life.
I find myself exercising regularly and making healthy food choices, which helps me keep the weight off. And I know that I don't want this feeling to go away, so I'm definitely going to maintain it and keep the weight off. It feels too good not to.
This program changed my life, and it can change yours too.
Join the hundreds of men and women who have already lost weight with a Better You. Don't wait to call us. You could lose 20 pounds by the end of this month.